Hi! I've been looking for someone who might understand about what I'm going on with my children's book writing. Kitty, you are not allowed right here. No, you can't come right here because then you'd knock over the camera. All right, sorry. Okay, so the other day I picked up a book and I was kind of in a funk. I was not feeling very good, and I thought, well, maybe reading this children's book will help. And it did. It totally transformed how I was feeling. And then I said to my friend, this children's book, I didn't do my children's book pictures as in the same way as this children's book, because mine were more complex pictures in terms of whether maybe they might meet the eye of a child in the way that a child receives something. Maybe I should simplify my art a little in the next children's book that I do. So then I went home and I was thinking, maybe I'll just write a new children's book right now. So I took out, well, first off, let me just show you. This is my children's book that I wrote, The Adventures of Silhouette Man. And this is my other children's book that I wrote, Hojoki for Children. And I'm afraid those are good books, but they aren't. I want to write a Newberry. It's something that I've always thought would be right up my alley, to write a Newberry. So I went home and hold on, I want to just show you. I'm going to turn the camera around. I'm going to show you. Oh, can I turn the camera around while I'm in the middle of the video? I guess not. I was going to show you my kitty there. She's sitting on the very messy table saying, why cannot I not knock over your camera? I want to knock over your camera. Okay, so, this is funny because I'm now having to reposition this thing. Okay, okay. So I went home that day, and it was kind of like a bad day, but I knew it was getting better. And I started to write a children's book, a picture book. And the one that I wrote a full children's book, which really doesn't take that long. I don't think. I mean, you have to illustrate it and edit it, but it doesn't take that long to spit off your idea. And I spit off my idea, and it wasn't my Newberry, but I think it was a good story, and I'd like to someday make this into a book. But I want to make my Newberry first. So the one that I came up with, I wrote this down. I wrote down the good day, and I crossed off good, and I wrote the best day, and I also crossed off bad, because so this, I kind of channeled my own day into a story. And it is a story called The Good Day, The Best Day. And it starts off like this. Today might be the best day ever. And my preliminary sketch of what it would look like is like that. Today might be the best day ever. I get to show Amy my new toy locomotive today at recess. So I wanted to have a kid excited about something. And then I was like, 2 hours later, the kid's in school, but Amy didn't come to school today. There was no recess, and I got punished for playing with my locomotive. So this is the first draft here. That's what I wrote. And then it goes, and now it's broken in two because Tommy grabbed it. And I have the kid that is talking, and I haven't decided yet if it's a male or female or any type of a gender orientation, but it's sitting in the corner thinking, and sitting in the corner as punishment. So then what happens is class leaves image. So the class is leaving, going out the door, and the little kid is left in the corner. Did teacher forget me? Everyone's gone. What should I do? Standing in corner. And then the only word might be like the word silence. And there's an eye of that same kid. And they're looking with kind of interest at a notebook and a pen. So then they are sitting on the floor and they're quietly writing, and the papers that they're accumulating are growing, and they're writing more and more, and the pages are growing, and the stacks of pages reach the ceiling, and they keep writing. "What are you doing here?" says the janitor. And they're sleeping on a ball in the floor with papers over them. Keep them warm, I guess. And then the last image is they're hugging their mother and father in the parking lot, and the janitor is looking on. And the backpack they have has all these pages sticking out of it. And there's a car, there are 2 cars maybe in the parking lot. Okay, the end of that. But then I started illustrating a little better. This was like maybe yesterday or the day before yesterday. I started illustrating it a little, adding little details. The first illustrated page ends up looking kind of like this. I don't know if that does show it very well on the screen. I hope it does. It's got what does it got? Welcome new students. The janitor right there, with their broom. Just kind of a picture of the scene. And then the next picture, if I only had time to write, they're yawning as they get out of bed. That's the one that I added. The first thing would be if I only had time to write. I added that first page to it. Today might be the best day ever. I feel like I need to get a cup of water. I think I should get a cup of water here. They're brushing their teeth. They're getting excited about going to school. They get put in timeout in the corner. All the classmates leave. And I haven't illustrated that whole thing. I'm going to get a cup of water. I'll be right back. But what I was going to say about all that is that's not my Newberry though. That I'm going to write a Newberry, I think. But that's just a picture book. A good picture book maybe. But I don't know if it'd be my Newberry. Thing about a Newberry is sometimes the best thing I write is not actually the one that I like. That was a book that I might have enjoyed as a child. That's when I was writing it. I was like, maybe I would have really enjoyed that. But this didn't end up being a Newberry. That one, it was my first children's book, and this didn't end up being a Newberry. It was fun, a fun read. But I feel like if I write a real classic, it might be It's just got to be something that I can absolutely pour my love into 100%. And I got this idea that I might make it about my dog. You see that picture in the corner? The dog picture? Hey, kitty, you moved, huh? This is my dog, and what if I made my beloved dog into a children's book? So I was thinking, just this morning I wrote the first 3 lines, and that's how I'm going to end this video. So this is the first 3 lines. Hopefully, of my Newberry book. My Newberry Winner. Once there was a very good doggie, but she wasn't always good. Sometimes she was very naughty. So that's what I was thinking about, going in that direction, because my dog is getting old and I want to paint her. And that's something I really want to paint right now. So I would definitely paint my heart out when I did that. I've only painted a couple pictures of her. So, and also I love her. So I'll put all this love into the story. And I think it'll be funny, because she's really funny when she does bad things. And I feel like she's going to be a very good dog. Very misguided sometimes, but naughty doggy. Okay, thank you for watching.